Good evening and welcome to the Monday Night D-star net of the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society. This net meets regularly on Monday night at 8 p.m. on this frequency of 444.150 D-star. My name is Shaun and my call sign is KE0MAD. While this net is not an emergency net, if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, please call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic? Please call now. All right, hearing none, I'll move on to announcements. I'll be using NetLogger for check-ins on this net. Anyone who wishes to can check in early by monitoring the OARS net there. Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at the Happy House Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. The meeting is at 7 p.m., but everyone is welcome to come in at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation. Individuals pay for their own meal, but you do not have to eat to attend. You also do not have to be a ham to attend, and everyone is welcome, including family members and those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting at the Happy House will be Saturday, July 8th. Saturday breakfast with the OARS Club for June will be 7:30 a.m. at Angus Branch in Monette. The OARS Club now has 3 regular nets. The D-star net on Monday, which is this one, on 444.150. The 2-meter net on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. on frequency of 146.970. PL tone of 162.2. And the Simplex net, which is Thursday nights at 8 p.m. on 146.460. No offset and no PL tone. Saturday and Sunday, June 24th and 25th, we'll be meeting at Campbell Point near Shell Knob for field day and POTA activation. Some of us will be camping in the campground, and I think Wes has got reserved some extra campsites, or extra campsite, to set up shade canopies for radio operations. This is at Campbell Point, by the way. And everyone is welcome, but are limited to parking. So Marvin has volunteered his Ram bus to run a shuttle service into the from the main parking area to where they're setting up the radios. We'll be operating under a special event called Whiskey Zero Radio. This net is now being streamed on the 59 Radio YouTube channel, so if you want to see how you sound on the radio or miss part of the net, you can go to 59radio.com for details and a link to the channel. Are there any other announcements to interest of amateur radio? Please call now. All right, hearing none, I'm going to take short time and any mobile check-in or mobile stations. And please let the repeater, when I unkey, give it just a second for the repeater to reset before we key up. Please no fast keys. We're just assuming that's why this thing locks up. Could be completely wrong. But anyway, any mobile or short time stations, please call now. All right, hearing none, we're going to move up to the first NetLogger check-in, which is Wes, AE0OC. How you doing, Wes?
Hello, Shaun, and everyone on the net. I appreciate you running the net tonight. You're sounding good and doing a good job. Well, it's been an interesting weekend and an interesting day. Got everything down on the bus, got the bed in, little fridge, the microwaves in there, there's a little cook stove. Got the air conditioner mounted up last week. I mean, it's just been a really productive day. And then we got that latch that he made for me to go in for me to latch my seat up once I get a cylinder on the hydraulic where I can get into the bus to do it. It's going to be a close challenge to get it done, but I am confident that I will be able to have the bus down there at Campbell Point for the photo activate or for the field day. So I'm excited about that. Give it its first run.
All right. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, I've had an interesting week myself. It's been one firefight after another. All right, Wes. Well, I look forward to seeing you drive the bus down there. Well, I don't look forward to seeing you drive the bus. Look forward to seeing the bus down there and you driving it there. All right, 73's Wes. We'll move on down to our second net logger check-in, which is Greg, KF0LZX. Good evening, Greg. How are you doing?
Hey, good evening, everybody. Doing good. Just hanging out, relaxing a little bit, kind of waiting on the net. Been a pretty good day. Had a good weekend. Had to run down to Springdale today for work, so took my Tahoe, and Bob had enough time, I guess, to sit there and jabber back and forth with me while I drove down, see what kind of range I'd get with the new radio in the Tahoe, and it actually did excellent. I was really surprised. Had a pretty good signal all the way down to AQ Chicken in Springdale until it turned off, so I was really, really pleased with that. So, but other than that, that's about everything. I got through with work today, got the yard mowed, grilled some steaks, and just kind of relaxing now, waiting on the net, and that's pretty much my day. So back to you, Shaun, KS0LZX, and appreciate you doing the net.
All right, Greg. Yep, you're sounding good on there, and yeah, it sounded like you were getting out pretty good there on your mobile. Well, hopefully this week's not a crazy week. If you're around, we might be able to have lunch sometime this week. So we'll see what kind of a disaster I walk into tomorrow. All right, Greg, 73's. Let's see. Next on the net logger check-in list is Bob, KA0RM. Good evening, Bob.
Yeah, I was really excited about Greg getting him clear down as far as he did. Like I told him the old adage, the TVs, it wasn't the TV, it was the antenna, behind it. That back 50 years ago, to get your television, same way as the radio. It's not the radio, it's the antenna. So he's got one good one up there in the Tahoe with a lot of metal up there on top for the disappeared off the earth, and I figured he made a turn there. I know he's going to shortly, and that was it. But pretty good down there, middle to the south end of Springdale there. Anyway, for a mobile, that's for sure. Well, we didn't do too much today. I was out there and separated some more parts out there in my radio shop. Took all the transistors and put them all in one box. I got you've seen that tray I had there, Shaun. I got a whole tray of transistors out there, whatever kind you can imagine. So I figured somebody wants to see them, why I can pawn them off on the term. But that's about it. Sit here and listen. Hopefully you get a little more on there tonight. Tomorrow, I think about 5 o'clock, something like that. Marvin and going to pick up Kathy from up there at Greenfield. She gets off work and I want to come down for tacos over at Cubs. So I think that's what's going to happen tomorrow afternoon, therefore I know right now. Anyway, catch you later. KA0RM.
All right, Bob. Wes, are you hearing me right now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I could not hear Bob, though.
I got him on reverse. So we got to look at his radio. Something's got to be wrong with the radio. It's always Bob's radio that trips up the repeater. So something's not set right or something's going on. But anyway, Bob, I got all of that on reverse. Not everybody heard it. It's on the net though. It's on the live stream because they were able to hear, or whoever's listening to it could hear it through my radio. But if you want to condense that down to a shortened version, other than the 4-minute version that you gave me, Bob, try it again, because you had me hold that button for a long time.
Okay, I don't know if I can condense or not, but basically, like I said, we followed Greg down to Springdale there, and he done good. And I think we're going to tacos tomorrow evening here. I think Marvin and his bunch coming down about 5:30. So anybody wants to go to tacos with us, or Mount Vernon. And I guess that's about it. I won't go on to what I done out there in the shop today. KE0MAD.
All right, Bob. Yep, we got you that time. All right. Sounds good. So if anybody's wanting to go have tacos with Bob and anybody else that might be there, I'm sure Greg will be there and a couple others maybe. Next on NetLogger check-in list is Dave, KE6GA in Rogersville. How you doing, Dave?
KE0MAD. The rest of that, this is KE6GA. Oh, we're doing pretty good, Shaun. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, we definitely need to look at his radio. I'm not sure what's going on there. First time I heard it on the net, didn't hear him on the repeater. Second time, heard him on the repeater just fine. So I'm not. Yeah, that one's got me baffled. Well, so far my week has started off like last week, so hopefully it's a little better this week. Other than that, don't have a whole lot for the net tonight, so we'll pass it back to net control. Thanks for running the net, Shaun. KE6GA back to net control.
All right, yeah. What was confusing you is I was using the reverse function on my radio, so I was listening to Bob direct instead of going through the repeater, so that's why you could hear him on the net, because I was listening to him on the input side, so wasn't going through the repeater. All right, Dave, thanks for checking in. Looks like next on the NetLogger check-in list is Harold, K0SQS. How you doing, Harold?
Yeah, just fine, Shaun. Appreciate you running the net tonight. I'm like Dave. I'm not sure what's up with Bob's radio, but clearly, it's got some kind of a problem. Anyway, I listened to he and Greg chatting back and forth with Greg driving his Tahoe down to Springdale today, and I was amazed at how well he was getting into the 9.7 repeater. I think he said he had a 2-meter whip that was 55 or 56 inches long. So it was doing a spectacular job. Anyway, I got out and had a chance to get out and play golf this afternoon, take advantage of the new federal holiday, Juneteenth. I'm not too sure whether the name is going to stick or not. Anyway, it was nice. It was a nice holiday. Back to you, Shaun. Thanks again for running the net. K0SQS.
Yeah, I'm with you on what it's called there. All right, Harold. Thanks for checking in. That puts us at the bottom of the NetLogger check-in list. Do we have any over-the-air check-ins? Please call now.
KE0LTG, Aurora.
All right, we picked up one more. Lawrence, KE0LTG, how are you doing this evening?
Well, doing pretty well. I actually tried to check in last week, and I was a little bit puzzled because I was hearing you. And then when I tried to check in, you wasn't hearing me. So as I looked later, I have my output connected to the dummy load still. I didn't have the right antenna on. So although I tried to check in last week, obviously I didn't make it.
Yeah, Lawrence, I actually could hear you, and that's what confused me. Now I know why I could hear you, because we're close enough together. I could hear you through the dummy load. And I thought there was something really bad wrong with the repeater, or something was going on, because I could hear you on reverse, but you weren't making it into the repeater. So that answered that question. All right, Lawrence, thanks for checking in. Small mystery solved. This is KE0MAD with the OARS Monday Night D-star net. Do we have any more over-the-air check-ins? Please call now. All right, one more chance for over-the-air check-ins. We're going to close the net. This is KE0MAD. Any more over-the-air check-ins? Please call now. All right, here are none. I'm going to go ahead and close the net. We had 8 check-ins, including Steve as a proxy. He's on the live stream there, so I went ahead and put him in. I don't see anybody else on the live stream that didn't already make it in. So 8 check-ins, including myself and the proxy, Steve, KA0SPM. So 73s, everybody, and I hope you have a great week, and we'll catch you tomorrow night on the 2-meter net. This is KE0MAD. I'm going to go ahead and close the net and return the repeater to normal amateur use.